What's going on, YouTube? Today we're gonna be talking about the iPhone XS Max, the amazing camera, amazing quality, and the Ziyhun Smooth Q. Very, very affordable handheld gimbal that you can get for your cell phone and pretty much take your cell phone video game to the next level. Before we jump into today's video, if you haven't already, check out my last video. I'm doing a Nikon bundle giveaway that features a Nikon D3300, a 35mm f1.8 lens, and a Rode video mic. It's a perfect little bundle to get started with, especially if you don't have a camera and you really want to get your foot in the door as far as photography or videography, vlogging, whatever it is you want to do. It's definitely something worth winning. So go ahead over there, click the link right here, check out that video, check out the description, and go register. All right, so let me take this off here. We're gonna talk briefly real quick about the Ziyhun Smooth Q. Now they do have a Smooth 4 that offers follow focus and a little bit more fancy features. And I really only bought this because originally I was gonna do a comparison video with my iPhone XS Max versus the Sony a7S. Then when I went out shooting, I ended up only getting footage of the a7S and I didn't really get enough comparable footage. So I got some good stuff with the iPhone, but just not enough. I'm gonna show you some of those clips and some of the things here in a second, but let's talk briefly about this iPhone and what the camera actually offers. Apple says this has a 7-megapixel true depth, that's what they call it, front camera, and a 12-megapixel rear camera that's split up into two lenses. You got the f1.8, the wide angle lens, the primary lens is gonna be your bread and butter, and then you got the zoom lens that's an f2.4. It shoots 4K at 60 frames a second, 1080p slow-mo at 120 or 240 frames a second. You literally have a GoPro in your hand. This is basically GoPro stats, especially compared to like the Hero 7 Black that's just come out, minus the fact that it doesn't have any type of like good in-body like video stabilization, but you pretty much get a GoPro with this. Here's the main reason why I wanted to do this video today, talking about the iPhone XS Max and the a7S II, and honestly just any phone for that matters, is are you able to get good footage with a cell phone? Or can you shoot a vlog, or can you shoot like a cinematic sequence or a slow-mo sequence with a cell phone? Is that something that's possible? And honestly, yes, you guys hear it all the time that gear doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter, you know, what you're shooting with, as long as you're creative and you can go out and get the shots. You don't need the most expensive camera, you don't need stabilizers, you don't need this, you don't need that. But would a cell phone qualify as getting great footage? In order to really get a good understanding for how good a camera works, I feel that you should almost treat it as if you would any normal DSLR or mirrorless camera or whatever it is. You would put it on some sort of camera stabilizer of some sort, whether it's a tripod, a handheld gimbal, a 3-axis gimbal, a DJI Ronin, you would put it on something. So I went out, I bought the Ziyhun Smooth Q. This is seriously the easiest, like, it's crazy how it works. And you know what? I'm gonna switch to this. I'm gonna switch to the camera from here. So now we're looking at, now we're using the iPhone footage here. So you see kind of my setup. Yes, it's messy. Always create something. Create, never stop creating. Anyways, that's how we do it right here. Got the Sony sitting up there. So now you see me Sony, now you see me iPhone, and then here's my monitor. Basically, I mean, look at this. It's super smooth, so I can literally move with this. It does a fantastic job at adjusting for the light. So if you look here, when I bring it back out, it's gonna brighten itself, and it does a really good job to keep everything fully exposed without adding a lot of noise and things like that to the image. We get back closer to the monitor, and you see how it instantly adjusts. I mean, that's a very good picture. It's crazy, right? Let me show you what some of the shots look like that I got today. All right, so as you can see, I'm like all over the place with today, only because it's just so crazy to me how good that camera worked. And I'm not trying to like sell iPhone onto anybody. Like I said, I've been rocking Android for the last 2 years. You hear this all the time, like don't worry about the gear. It doesn't matter what you're shooting with. It doesn't matter what you have. It matters who is using it and how you're being creative. And that's what it really comes down to. It doesn't matter if you have an A7S II or if you have an iPhone 5S. You're already ahead of the game and you can get started. So don't feel discouraged because you don't have a, very expensive camera or something like that. The whole purpose of me doing this video was to just really point out that you don't need a very big camera or an expensive camera to get started and do any type of cinematic B-roll, because they clearly have tools for cell phones, and any cell phone will work on this. And it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. So that's it today though. Subscribe, like, share this video, and check out my last video. You got 6 more days, 6 days to register for the Nikon bundle giveaway. It's gonna be crazy, but that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk to you guys and tell you that you can shoot and get great footage with an iPhone, any phone for that matter. Check out the Ziyhun Smooth Q. I'll leave a link down in the description below. It's a very, very affordable gimbal and you can use it with any smartphone. So as long as you have something and you can shoot, you're already ahead of the game. So get out there and keep creating, y'all. I will see y'all in the next video.